Pope Francis is battling a critical condition, and concerns are mounting over his health. The world watches closely as speculation grows about what could come next for the Catholic Church. One of the most significant questions now is whether Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle of the Philippines could be a potential successor. This could be a groundbreaking moment in history, as the Philippines has never had a pope before. For centuries, the papacy has been dominated by Europeans, especially Italians. However, the election of Pope Francis changed that. He became the first pope from the Americas, marking a shift towards a more global Catholic Church. Now, attention is turning toward Cardinal Tagle, who has gained increasing recognition and influence within the Vatican. His close bond with Pope Francis makes many wonder whether he is the chosen one to continue the Pope's mission. But who exactly is Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle? What makes him a strong candidate for the papacy? To understand this, we must look at his life and journey. Born on June 21, 1957 in Manila, Luis Antonio Tagle grew up in a humble family. He was known by his nickname, Chito, and embraced simplicity and strong moral values from an early age. These principles shaped his path as he pursued a life dedicated to serving the Church. He studied philosophy at St. Joseph's Seminary in Manila before earning his degree from the University of Manila. On February 27, 1982, he was ordained as a priest for the Diocese of Imus, marking the beginning of a remarkable journey. His intellect and deep theological understanding were evident, leading to his appointment to the International Theological Commission in 1997. Many believed that if he had not been called to leadership roles, he would have been one of the greatest theologians in Asia. Despite his academic brilliance, Cardinal Tagle dedicated himself to pastoral service, guiding parishes and teaching in seminaries. His leadership qualities became more evident when Pope John Paul II appointed him as Bishop of Imus in 2001, giving him responsibility for 2.6 million Catholics. Tagle lived modestly, owning no car, and often sharing meals with the poor. In 2011, he became the Archbishop of Manila, and a year later, Pope Benedict XVI made him a cardinal at just 55 years old. This made him one of the youngest cardinals in the world. His appointment brought great pride to the Philippines, as he quickly became one of the most influential Catholic leaders in Asia. Cardinal Tagle's leadership is marked by humility, compassion, and a commitment to justice. He dislikes materialism and focuses on helping the poor, much like Pope Francis. His simple yet heartfelt sermons have earned him the nickname Asia's Francis. His ability to connect with people has made him one of the most beloved figures in the Catholic Church. His rise to international prominence continued when he was elected president of Caritas Internationalis, a global Catholic organization dedicated to fighting poverty and humanitarian crises. As president, he led efforts to address hunger, homelessness, and climate change, proving his commitment to social justice. In 2019, Pope Francis appointed him as the prefect of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, a key Vatican office responsible for missionary work. This move solidified his influence within the Church and positioned him as a strong candidate for the papacy. His diplomatic skills, theological expertise, and ability to unite communities make him a respected leader in the Vatican. As speculation grows about the next pope, many believe Cardinal Tagle has the qualities needed to lead the Church in the modern era. His deep alignment with Pope Francis's vision of a church for the poor makes him a natural choice. However, not everyone agrees with the direction Pope Francis and Cardinal Tagle are taking. Some critics argue that focusing on social issues could weaken traditional church teachings. Despite these concerns, both leaders remain committed to addressing the needs of the world's most vulnerable. Another aspect of Cardinal Tagle's leadership is his dedication to interfaith dialogue. He believes that engaging with people from different religions can promote peace and understanding in a divided world. This approach aligns closely with Pope Francis's vision of unity and compassion. While Pope Francis has not explicitly named a successor, many believe Cardinal Tagle is a top contender. His growing prominence within the Vatican fuels speculation that he could be the next leader of the Catholic Church. The idea of a Filipino pope, once seen as unlikely, is now a real possibility. So how is a new pope chosen? The process is decided by the College of Cardinals in a secret conclave. This exclusive gathering consists of just over 100 cardinals who have the power to elect the next pope. Unlike political elections, the process is discreet, and most cardinals enter the conclave with limited knowledge of who will be chosen. Pope Francis has reshaped the College of Cardinals, elevating leaders from developing regions rather than traditional European centers. This shift increases the chances of a non-European pope. Aside from Cardinal Tagle, other potential candidates include Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican Secretary of State, who has strong diplomatic experience. However, Cardinal Tagle's ability to connect with people on a personal level and his commitment to social justice make him a unique and compelling choice. As Pope Francis's health remains uncertain, the Catholic Church is preparing for a historic transition. Whether or not Cardinal Tagle becomes the next pope, his impact on the Church is undeniable. He has already inspired millions and continues to shape the future of Catholicism. Could he be the one to carry on Pope Francis's legacy? Could the world soon witness the rise of the first Filipino pope? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Cardinal Tagle's influence in the Vatican is stronger than ever.